A new goalkeeper to tell us about, Darrell.
Yes, Lee Nichols comes in. Not been lying to you, I've chased him for a little bit, to be honest with you. As soon as I knew he sort of may be available, comes in, obviously experienced. He played in Northampton's playoff campaign with Adi Boothroyd. Did very well. Was on the bench for Wigan and played 7-8 times in the Europa League last year. A bit more experienced than what Aaron has, but I'd like to thank Aaron first of all for his efforts while he was with the club for a month. And obviously Lee comes in now, which a little bit more consistent because we've got him for 92 days now. We've got him for the 3-month loan and hopefully settled down the position a little bit more.
The Northampton fans raved about his performances for them. Is it a coup getting him?
I think so. And yeah, the lad wants to be number one. He wants to be playing games, which is important. Obviously, these things sometimes take a little bit of time, but he was certainly one I was chasing for a little bit. But everything sort of has to be right, so we've managed to finally get him in.
And will Aaron return to his parent club now?
He will do, yeah, with our best wishes. Well, I spoke to Chris Turner there, the Chesterfield chief executive, and saying that it was credit to Chesterfield, his application, the way he went about his business, didn't do nothing wrong. I know what I'm looking for, and I think Lee's more of what I'm looking for. And it's now up to Lee to come in, enjoy his football, and stake the claim.
Thank you. Ollie Clarke, good news about his red card. I guess you weren't surprised having appealed.
No, it's always a surprise when an appeal, but fair play to the panel. They've obviously judged it and seen what I've seen and seen what everybody else seen. So really pleased we got that rescinded. Great news for Ollie because I knew straight away. I didn't even have to look at video evidence that I knew that Ollie wouldn't try and take somebody out intentionally. I have maximum faith in my players. I know all my players, and I certainly know Ollie very well. And he's not that sort of player, so there's no need for even me have a look at a video screen. I knew that it wouldn't have been intentional, and that's been proven.
How much of a boost has it been for Jake Gosling getting the recognition he has this week for his goal for
Gibraltar? It's great for Jake. People want to mock him and say, "Oh, it's Gibraltar, they're getting beat every week." But the experience he's gaining in playing those games and in big fixtures, in front of big crowds. So I'm sure it's doing his fitness levels a world of good as well, because he won't have much of the ball. But to score a goal against Poland, I'm sure it's up there with one of his highlights of his career. Because how many other players can say they scored international goals?
His next challenge is to win a regular starting place at Rovers.
Yeah, he's a great young lad, part of the future. He's technically a good player, very good player, very highly thought of in the changing rooms and by the staff. He's an important member of our squad.
Accrington come to the Mem this weekend. They showed against Portsmouth, and they're a tough team to crack down.
People get a little bit disrespectful for the name, I think, to be honest with you. He does a great job, does John there, and they automatically think that Accrington, that's an own banker. A lot of teams, which is an arrogance which I don't like, and certainly one we won't be portraying when we play them Saturday. So they get good results against bigger name football clubs. Like you say, the draw at Portsmouth, they was very good on the day, could have won the game. So we won't be going into playing any team with the disrespect that I think some people have of other teams. So we'll be focused in our job and make sure that we have a professional approach about it.
You didn't have the rub of the green last weekend. Important still, though, to return to winning ways this weekend.
It always is. You always go about winning football games, but we can't do anything about last weekend. It's trying to get points on the board this Saturday.